What's up? It's 3-2. We are back here with Danganronpa. Now, if you haven't already, I'd recommend watching the rest of the playlist if this is the first episode that you're watching of it. There'll be a link to that in the description. And so yeah, let's hop into it. So I guess at the end of the last episode, yes, it was confirmed that Sakura is the spy, and so now everyone knows. So what's going to happen with that information is a mystery. So yeah, let's start by talking to Kyoko. Kyoko, good morning. Don't ignore me. Is she really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, the ominous music. Oh, Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Tokubyakia, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Masterminds? Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed that the only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is that if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did
Stupid.
you say?
This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot. Oh, I'm on auto. There, before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
However,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, that hatred.
in other words,
It's right here. The fighting, the bickering, it's a trap the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you stop standing there and arguing like children? Or will you still stand there and argue like children?
but
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can you guys believe in Sakura again? Or how can I get you guys? If she really can beat the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot, you really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? Would it wouldn't matter.
Huh?
What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem at rest.
What the hell?
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died. Interesting.
Interesting.
Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
That's right.
That's exactly what the Mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow. How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. So she was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
What other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is gonna come back and bite you hard.
I don't have time to play with
And
you.
I would happily elude its attempts. So, how about we eat. Or maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Whew. What should I do today? I feel like I should try and talk to Kyoko, but I don't know if I don't know if that would work. I feel like she'd just ignore me again. She's probably in here. Like, oh, she's not here. Let's talk to... Better not touch the laptop. Oh, okay. Let's see who's in here. Sorry about that. No. Right, check in here. Nothing. Leave the kitchen, yeah. Is it worth checking the laundry? Figured not. Most likely people are either going to be in the halls or the main rooms. But like, man, I don't know. I want to find Kyoko, but I have no idea where she might be. Like, if she's not guarding the laptop, then where is she? I could probably check the 3rd floor, or the 4th floor, sorry. Which the stairs were this one. Kyoko, please talk to me. I'm busy. I don't have time to waste. Oh my gosh. Do I have like anyone to spend free time with? I mean, because like I could go with Hiro and try and fill out his report card. Hey Hina, let's see what I can spend some time with Hina. Fredo? You want something? Yeah.
About that.
Were you worried about me?
Sorry.
That's nice of you. Hina was quiet and depressed, but I did what I could for her. He and I grew a little close today. Would you like to give her a present? Yes. What did she like again? Yeah, I don't know if I have any of those, but I'll take a look. I know I have some stuff that she likes, but I don't know if I have anything that she loves, per se. See, I don't have any of those. Camera tumbleweed. Oh, I have a video game. That's something that, what's his face likes? Hiro. Yeah, I don't think I have. What does she like then? Host peak ring, red scarf. She likes the bunny earmuffs, so I could give her those. But she doesn't love it. So hey. Wait, red scarf. I like the red scarf, so I'll give it. For me? Thanks, Makoto. This makes me feel a little better. Yeah. I was able to cheer up a little. Or was I able to cheer up a little? I think so. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go somewhere. That would be the area. And I guess I could find Hero, because Toko... Do I have anything that Toko likes? I do. I have a lot of stuff that she likes. Or loves. Or whatever. Are we ever gonna get out of here? Not that I'd have much to look forward to if I did get out. Yeah.
What's your problem?
Well, what? More pity? Aren't you such a good person showing me all this pity? I spent some time with Toko. Toko and I grew a little close today. Yes, definitely. She liked the everlasting bracelet or the glasses, whichever one comes first. I can't forgive this. I'll never forgive you for being nice to me. Being Toko so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Just staying there. Does she want something? She's not saying anything. Maybe I should try to start a conversation. Toko? What, you want to talk to me? Well, I can't stop you, so talk already. What should I say? What do you like to do in your spare time? Why do you want to know? Well, I mean, you know, we're trapped in here together. Right? If we're going to be friends, it'd be nice to get to know each other. What'd you just say? After that part about being trapped in here, we're going to be what? Friends? What do you mean, friends? You think I'm stupid? You're trying to trick me. I've already been hurt once before. I'm not gonna let it happen again. You've been hurt? What happened?
Anyway.
Come on, you don't really care about me. You don't want to know about me. Even I know that. No, that's not true. Fine, then tell me. Tell you what. You know why they call me the ultimate writing prodigy, right? Yeah, sure. You won all kinds of literature prizes and stuff. Then tell me, what am I good at? Tell me what my genre specialty is. If you really want to convince me you give a crap, you should at least know that. The genre, romance. It's romance, of course. You actually knew? Your biggest success was So Lingers the Ocean, right? Everyone says it's your masterpiece. I dropped my... The book was such a hit, fishermen shot to the top of the hottest men polls, right? How did you know all that? There's no way you care about me. I'm telling you I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we? I'm blind. Your straightforward nature blinded me. Toko ran off screaming like a banshee. I'm not really sure. Does she hate me now? Toko's report card had been updated based on your experience with it. You just unlocked the skill vocabulary. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. Once we're all done, I head back to my room for a little while.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. Entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Toko is weird.
Okay,
Toko
then.
is weird.
Sweet dreams, everyone.
That's all I can say.
Good night.
Don't worry, I won't let them. I promise, man. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. Still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope that nothing happens tonight.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 p.m. and nighttime is officially over.
Morning,
Time
Monica,
to get
I guess.
ready to greet us.
Yeah, I know. I got it. I need to do something about Sakura. I better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. There you, yeah. Huh? That's someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look! Hiro's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina! Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
You gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table and then that led to a sneeze.
SOB!
Our giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. I look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire? And well, you should You're totally not adorable, boys. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else
My beautiful
I'll start cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay, then let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Sure thing. Woo! Yeah! Your side Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have fully regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. Yeah, Hina, what the heck happened? We just got into a fight. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura.
But
At first, I tried to just ignore it. But if you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. She wouldn't let it go, so I just, without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack let loose, right?
sorry.
It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, I started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door opened the door to the nurse's office broke open, and I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us. Hina. Sakura! You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault.
Damn.
To hurt Hina, damn you. To leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this? What is this? Yeah. I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch. Unforgivable. I can't forgive them. Yeah. Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly. Why? Somebody save me! Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on? That's all this noise about. Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
It would seem.
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line? Goodbye. Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Okay, is this where we patch these up? I hope so. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
Fine. Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Then do you forgive me for not being able to talk about
In
it?
other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. Okay, good. Okay, it's not a complete and total failure. Okay, that's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. You think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Okay. What?
Because
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted just a smidgen, huh?
anyway.
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you.
Whew.
That issue doesn't matter. I want to talk to you about something else. What is it you want to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but
shall we go?
well then, shall we get going? Her typical indifference, with her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko! I hurried to catch up to her. Good that we smoothed things over. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her, and eventually we arrived. Dressing room. So, the something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right, it has to do with alter ego. You said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him, I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego, he has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something? Hello? So it's just the two of you, Kyoko and Makoto. Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Oh yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
What? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. That's what Master wanted too. So to help everyone else. Solve the mystery of the school. That's the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the Master would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko? I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true, so it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah.
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea what the answer to that question, or I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Yoko. To be honest, I don't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. He says he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, you could just sit and do nothing in this situation, right? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend. Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't. I want to believe in myself. Oh. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this. So please, let me try.
Listen,
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place?
that's right.
Remember, there's another place behind you where there's no surveillance camera. The music room. That's it, the music room. Now's not the time to lose my concentration. The secret room! That's it, the secret room you told me about. Duh! I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego to the and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of us, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Then, let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? Start picking up right away. I closed the laptop, stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. Shh, you can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine, like that all of a sudden, I don't know how to react.
Makoto.
In this secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However,
Assuming that the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go check it for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. If I remember right, it was on the 3rd floor. Oh, hey there. I haven't drank my G Fuel today. I should probably make that after I finish this recording session.
Just a second.
This is where we need to
Hey.
go. Wow, we actually. Oh yeah, I was on the 2nd floor.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto.
why?
Make sure all the documents are gone. I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go, and make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful. I thought I'd make her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm
So
going.
then,
Just be thorough. I'm counting on you. Okay, first let's run the network cable. Running cube, there should be a bunch of cables in the drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now I just have to connect to Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop, connected to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might be able to connect to the outside world if I can. I'll see if I can call for help.
So,
Please, just wait a little while longer.
gonna
Just
do
hold
my
tight.
best.
Put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and the rest of us as friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. There's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Kyoko?
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split
Why
up?
is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I mean. I just have more I want to talk to you about, like, what are you going to do about Sakara?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done. It's true.
However,
With the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. What should we?
so
If we can find some new clue that would likely change the situation, that's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter Ego,
correct.
all we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I head back to my room. Kind of tired, so I laid down in the bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I completely dozed off. Huh? Sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleep haze and my sleepy haze and pulled me to the real world. Rattle.
Makoto.
No, here. Yoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Ina just came to see me and she was white as a ghost. Sounded like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Makoto, Kyoko, Hina, what's wrong? Something's not alright. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door and I heard to look inside, and when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her? I was swimming past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. What should we do? What are we gonna do?
anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that room. The door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
listen to me.
We're going to force our way in.
Wrong.
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock. Then why?
It would seem...
Feels like the door is pressing up against something in the room. Is it the chair? Chair.
In other
Either
words-
way, the door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. But there's no problem if we break it.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way possible. Okay, I'll go get something to break the window with. Wait, right here. The other rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here. You put a broom in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please.
Come on, please hurry. Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair is pretty heavy, but if I can just push on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hands on her, she must have been poisoned. That's my only thing. Because if she's... All I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body, and then... A body has been discovered!
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin! Danganronpa.
Okay.
Huh?
Huh?
Sakura's
Yes.
dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wonder, was she confirming that Sakura was really dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. With shaky legs, Hina left the rec room, and why did this have to happen? All I could say. I repeated it over and over again.
I
Need to examine Sakura's body. They stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. I stood there unable to do a thing. Time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Okay.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
So she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So, you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you're gonna say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her, not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you, Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. One of you killed Sakura. What?
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation. I don't need to investigate anything because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it. You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murderer flyer.
It's
That's right. It's the next Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, hold on. There's something I wanted to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Huh? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words,
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. And the whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Or that whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting a chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, I would have been no mean feat, or it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
well done.
So, I don't know who it was, but whoever the Blacken is, this time, I owe you one.
What is
You
this?
owe them one? Oopsies, before you get all pissy-potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? Ooh.
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one? I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Yeah? Okay. Just let me handle it. Ooh. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay then. Hina is guard number 1. But we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always the thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that in order. In order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is, Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura. I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if that means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all
I
clear.
won't ask you to let us in. Just let me... What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, I really don't care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hero, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. I better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violently vomiting of blood. Monokuma file number 4 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why's that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through, and the door had been jammed shut with a chair from the inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barricading the door. So if the door was locked from the inside and there was no way in or out until we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In
other words, the classic locker room. This is a classic locker room murder. Locked room murder? Or locked room murder. I guess you might see this kind of thing in a lot of mystery movies or books or whatever. Did it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
Hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. First type is when a locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means the killer commits his crimes even through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or a simple mechanism, but there are a number of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
Second type is the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words...
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and fire a handgun, or you shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
However...
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
It's true.
The third type is that the killer stays in the room until it's opened up.
In other words...
They stay hidden. When the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. Sounds like it could be possible, maybe.
It's true.
And the fourth final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room.
In other words...
By that I mean there's actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see a lot of it in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Do you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. Then when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. There are 4 possibilities. In Kyoko, which these 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
It's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. And the way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure out the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery, and investigate it. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. The wrong one. Alright, I'm gonna make sure that's saved, yeah. Alright, so I think we're gonna end it off here. This seems like a good place to end it off. So I guess next episode we'll figure out who done it, I guess, or at least try to, and then hopefully the class trial doesn't have to be split up into so many different parts like the last one. But it's looking like that's probably gonna be what's, probably gonna be the necessary thing. So yeah, that'll be it for this episode. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the flip side.